So, hello, my name's Imelda Garcia, and I just wanted to share my testimony and what I've been through in life and how I came to Christ. I had been through, I grew up pretty much in, getting abused. I was abused. I even was poisoned, and I died and came back to life. God, I knew that the Lord, I felt the Lord's presence always. I always did. And I just kept on searching for the Lord. I always kept on searching for him. I knew he was, I was looking for somebody, and I knew we were going to church when I was younger. So I knew that there was Jesus. I knew that he was around. And so I went through so much. I went through so many trials. My dad left when I was 2. So my stepdad came in and he pretty much raised me. And he was one of the best, he was the best dad I've ever had, teaching me well. But I was still going through, spirit of rejection. I felt abandoned. I would always think of my real dad. And so I ended up getting sick. I ended up having kidney failure. I ended up passing away, dying. When I was 7 years old, I came back to life. And again, looking for the Lord, looking for signs. So young, and I was already thinking of that. And then I ended up, going through so much other storms. I've been molested, growing up in home. And so I held a lot of hurt, and I didn't know about, letting go, and I didn't know about having unforgiveness and hurt and pain. I didn't know about how to release it. So, growing up, I was in and out. I was starting being rebellious, being in different relationships. I didn't care, I was, just doing, trying to find myself, and it not until I had my kids. I had my kids very young. When I was 18. My first son passed away, Daniel. He passed away when he was 7 months old. And I didn't have no family around me at the time. I was alone. I felt alone. And so he passed away. I had a lot of hurt and pain. And then I had 2 more kids after that. And then my second son, Isaac, he fell ill. He fell ill with double pneumonia. He ended up in the ICU in intensive care. I had the doctors telling me he's not going to make it, that I had to call a family, that I needed